Millions of Americans over 60 spend hundreds of dollars every year on magnesium supplements, hoping to feel more energetic, sleep better, and protect their hearts. But what if I told you that for less than $2, you could get up to 4 times more usable magnesium naturally from foods you probably already have in your kitchen? The truth is, magnesium pills aren't always the most effective way to restore balance. The body actually absorbs magnesium best when it comes from real food, not a capsule. Magnesium isn't just a mineral for muscle cramps or sleep. It quietly supports more than 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It keeps your heartbeat steady, helps your nerves fire properly, fuels your cells with energy, and calms your muscles at night so you can rest deeply. When you don't have enough, you may feel tired even after a full night's sleep, get leg cramps that wake you up, or notice your heart pounding harder than usual. Over time, low magnesium can contribute to high blood pressure, memory issues, or even bone weakness. After the age of 50, the body's ability to absorb magnesium naturally declines. Add in stress, coffee, certain medications, and the modern American diet filled with refined sugar and white flour, and it's no wonder so many older adults are running low without realizing it. But the good news is there's a simple fix that doesn't require another pill bottle. In today's video, I'll walk you through the 10 most powerful natural sources of magnesium, the foods that can give your body the exact amount it needs to stay strong, energetic, and calm. You'll also learn how to prepare these foods the right way so your body can actually absorb what's in them. And I'll show you the 3 hidden magnesium thieves that silently drain your energy every day, foods most people eat without knowing the harm they cause. Stay with me until the end because I'll also show you a simple, realistic plan to reach 500 milligrams of magnesium a day just from food. No expensive pills, no complicated diet, just real nutrition that helps you feel your best every morning. That's where we'll begin, by understanding how something as simple as your breakfast, lunch, and dinner can become the safest, most effective way to restore magnesium naturally. As we grow older, our bodies quietly change in ways we don't always notice. One of those changes happens deep inside the gut, where the absorption of key minerals like magnesium begins to slow down. By the time most people reach their 50s or 60s, the digestive system simply doesn't draw magnesium from food as efficiently as it once did. This means even if you're eating the same way you did in your 30s, you may be getting far less of this vital nutrient. The National Institutes of Health recommends that adults aim for around 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium each day, but for people over 50, that number should really be closer to 500 or even 600 milligrams. Why? Because aging, stress, and common medications all interfere with how magnesium is absorbed and used. For instance, diuretics, which are often prescribed for high blood pressure, can cause the kidneys to flush out more magnesium. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and even chocolate, can do the same. Add the impact of chronic stress, which elevates stress hormones like cortisol, and the body ends up burning through its magnesium reserves much faster than it can replace them. When magnesium levels fall too low, the body sends out signals. You might wake up tired even after a full night's sleep, feel your heart beating irregularly, or notice tight muscles that spasm without warning. Some people develop high blood pressure or brain fog. Others struggle with leg cramps that strike in the middle of the night. These are not random problems, but messages from the body saying, I'm running low on what keeps me balanced. The good news is that restoring magnesium can have almost immediate benefits. When your levels return to normal, you may notice your heart rhythm feels steadier, your energy lasts longer through the day, and your sleep feels deeper and more refreshing. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, easing anxiety and restlessness. It also supports muscle recovery, helping you stay active and strong even as you age. In many ways, magnesium acts like the body's internal battery stabilizer. It keeps your cells energized, your muscles relaxed, and your mind clear. Without enough of it, every part of the body, from the heart to the brain, has to work harder. With enough of it, everything runs smoother, just as nature intended. Let's start with number 10, leafy greens. Spinach and bok choy are two vegetables most people think of when they hear the word magnesium. And yes, they're both rich in this mineral. In fact, 100 grams of spinach contains about 79 milligrams of magnesium, and bok choy offers about 81 milligrams. Those numbers sound impressive, but here's the hidden truth. We rarely eat 100 grams of raw leafy greens in one sitting. A typical serving of salad, about 1 ounce or 30 grams, gives you less than half of that amount. And there's another layer to consider. Leafy greens like spinach naturally contain compounds called oxalates. They're not harmful, but they do bind to minerals like magnesium and make it harder for your body to absorb them. Studies show that oxalates can block up to 50% of the magnesium in these vegetables. So while the label might say 79 milligrams per 100 grams, your body may actually absorb only around 12 milligrams from a typical serving. Still, that doesn't mean leafy greens aren't worth eating. They deliver powerful antioxidants, fiber, and folate that support heart and brain health. They just shouldn't be your main magnesium source. The secret is how you pair them. If you eat spinach or bok choy along with foods rich in vitamin C, such as lemon, oranges, or bell peppers, vitamin C helps neutralize some of those oxalates and boosts magnesium absorption. So the next time you prepare a salad, try squeezing a little lemon juice over it or toss in a few slices of orange. That simple step helps your body get more out of every bite. Leafy greens are the foundation of a healthy diet, but when it comes to magnesium, they play more of a supporting role than the main act. Number 9 is fruits and berries. These are some of the most enjoyable ways to get natural magnesium, and they come with an added bonus: no anti-nutrients to block absorption. That means nearly every milligram listed on the label is one your body can actually use. Bananas contain about 27 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, avocados around 29, and blackberries about 22. Those numbers may sound modest, but the advantage of fruit lies in its bioavailability and variety of other nutrients. When you eat fruit, you're also getting fiber, potassium, and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and support healthy blood vessels. Magnesium from fruit is absorbed efficiently because it isn't bound to phytates or oxalates, the compounds that interfere with mineral uptake in many plant foods. So if you're looking for an easy way to raise your magnesium intake, adding fruit to your breakfast or snack time is a simple step. Now, if you're watching your weight or blood sugar, berries are your best friend. Blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries have much fewer carbohydrates than bananas, yet they deliver vitamins and minerals that protect your brain and heart. Think of them as a small, sweet investment in your daily energy. A bowl of berries in the morning or half an avocado on toast doesn't just taste good, it gives your body clean, usable magnesium that helps your muscles and nerves function smoothly all day long. Number 8 is non-starchy vegetables, the everyday greens that quietly protect your health in more ways than one. Broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts are great examples. 100 grams of broccoli contains about 21 milligrams of magnesium, cauliflower has 15, and Brussels sprouts offer around 23. What makes these vegetables so valuable is how well your body absorbs their minerals. They contain very few antinutrients, only about 10%, so almost all of the magnesium they provide is available for use. When you enjoy a generous serving, roughly 3 to 7 ounces, you can easily get between 20 and 40 milligrams of magnesium that your body actually absorbs. It may not sound like much at first, but when these vegetables become part of your daily routine, they add up quickly. Think about pairing a plate of roasted broccoli or steamed Brussels sprouts with your fish or chicken at dinner. Not only do they complete the meal with fiber and antioxidants, they also deliver magnesium that helps your muscles relax and your heart rhythm stay steady. There's also a simple way to make them even more effective. When you cook these vegetables, drizzle a little olive oil over them. Healthy fats help improve the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients and can also enhance the transport of minerals like magnesium through your intestinal wall. Olive oil brings out their flavor and makes the magnesium you eat more usable for your body. Non-starchy vegetables are the workhorses of a healthy plate. They're low in calories, high in nutrients, and when combined with a touch of healthy fat, they become one of the most reliable, natural sources of magnesium you can enjoy every day. Number 7 is dairy products, a food group many people overlook when thinking about magnesium. Milk, yogurt, and cheese are actually gentle but consistent sources of this mineral. 100 grams of milk or yogurt provides about 24 milligrams of magnesium, while cheese offers a little more, 28. What makes dairy special is that it contains no anti-nutrients at all, meaning your body can absorb nearly 100% of the magnesium it provides. A typical glass of milk, around 7 ounces, delivers about 48 milligrams of magnesium that goes straight to work supporting muscle relaxation and steady heart rhythm. Yogurt does the same, with the added benefit of probiotics that keep your gut healthy, which also helps magnesium absorption overall. If you enjoy a small piece of cheese with your lunch or a cup of warm milk before bed, you're doing more than adding calcium for your bones. You're also giving your body a steady stream of magnesium that works quietly through the night to relax your muscles and support restorative sleep. Dairy isn't just comfort food. It's a practical, absorbable way to help your body meet its daily magnesium needs. Number 6 is whole grains, the slow-burning energy source that also happens to be one of nature's most dependable magnesium providers. Oats, brown rice, and whole wheat bread each carry a meaningful amount of this mineral when left in their natural, unprocessed form. 100 grams of dry oats contains about 125 milligrams of magnesium, while whole wheat bread provides around 76. Cooked brown rice comes in lower, with roughly 25 milligrams per 100 grams, but it's still a solid contributor when eaten regularly. Here's the important part most people don't realize. Whole grains are rich in magnesium, but natural phytates can reduce absorption by up to half. Soaking oats or brown rice before cooking helps unlock more of that magnesium, making this simple habit an easy way to get more nutrition from every meal. Modern diets often replace whole grains with refined white flour, but that's where the magnesium story falls apart. Once the bran and germ are stripped away, the magnesium content drops from 70 or 100 milligrams down to barely 3 per 100 grams. White bread, white rice, and other refined grains fill you up but offer almost no mineral value. In contrast, when you choose true whole grains, rolled oats at breakfast, brown rice at dinner, or whole wheat toast instead of white, you are fueling your body with complex carbohydrates that provide both sustained energy and meaningful nutrition. Whole grains might not sound exciting, but they form a quiet foundation for longevity. They keep your digestion steady, your blood sugar balanced, and your magnesium stores replenished. Small choices, like soaking before cooking or picking whole instead of refined, are the kind of daily changes that truly move your health in the right direction. Number 5 is dark chocolate, and yes, this is one indulgence that's actually good for you. Pure cocoa powder contains about 500 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, and high-quality dark chocolate with 85% cacao provides around 228. Even with about 25% of that magnesium lost to natural plant compounds, a single 1-ounce square still delivers roughly 50 milligrams of usable magnesium. That's a surprising amount from something that feels like a treat. The magic of dark chocolate goes beyond magnesium. It's rich in flavonoids, the natural antioxidants that help relax blood vessels, support healthy blood pressure, and protect the lining of your arteries. It also contains small amounts of iron and copper, two minerals that work hand in hand with magnesium to maintain energy production inside your cells. The key is choosing wisely. Look for dark chocolate that lists at least 85% cacao, with minimal added sugar and no hydrogenated oils. The darker the chocolate, the richer the magnesium and the lower the sugar. One small piece after dinner can satisfy your craving while quietly nourishing your body. Think of dark chocolate not as candy, but as a smart pleasure, something you can enjoy guilt-free because it gives your brain, heart, and muscles what they truly need. That's the beauty of real food. Even dessert can become medicine when you choose the right kind. Number 4 is legumes, one of the most underrated sources of magnesium and plant protein. Lentils, black beans, and chickpeas are all powerful examples. 100 grams of lentils provides about 36 milligrams of magnesium, black beans around 70, and chickpeas up to 115. But just like grains, these foods contain phytates, natural compounds that can block up to half of the minerals from being absorbed. That means if you cook them the typical way, you may only get 20 to 70 milligrams of usable magnesium per serving. Soak beans overnight, then cook them in a pressure cooker to break down phytates and unlock up to 40% more magnesium. It's a simple step that turns everyday beans into one of the most powerful foods on your plate. Legumes offer a balanced mix of magnesium, fiber, and slow-digesting carbohydrates that help regulate blood sugar and support gut health. They also provide plant-based protein that supports muscle repair and immune function, especially valuable for older adults who may not eat as much meat. A half cup of well-prepared beans or lentils a few times a week can quietly raise your magnesium levels while improving heart and digestive health. Simple changes like soaking and pressure cooking turn everyday beans into one of the most powerful foods you can put on your plate. Number 3 is fish, one of the cleanest and most efficient ways to get natural magnesium. Salmon, sardines, halibut, and mackerel are especially good choices. 100 grams of salmon gives about 25 milligrams of magnesium, sardines about 40, halibut around 27, and mackerel up to 60. The real advantage here is that fish contain no anti-nutrients, so your body absorbs 100% of what's there. A typical 3 to 5 ounce serving can easily provide 38 to 90 milligrams of fully usable magnesium. Beyond the mineral content, fish come with an added bonus: omega-3 fatty acids that protect the heart and brain, reduce inflammation, and keep blood vessels flexible. Among these, mackerel stands out as the top choice for magnesium, giving you the most per serving while also delivering high levels of omega-3 seconds. Enjoying fish 2 to 3 times a week, whether grilled, baked, or lightly pan-seared, is one of the simplest ways to strengthen your cardiovascular health and maintain steady energy levels. When you combine lean protein, healthy fats, and magnesium in a single meal, your body gets exactly what it needs to perform well and recover quickly. Number 2 is nuts, a delicious and concentrated source of both energy and magnesium. Almonds, cashews, walnuts, and Brazil nuts all deserve a place in your pantry, not just because they're convenient, but because they pack a powerful nutritional punch. 100 grams of almonds contain about 270 milligrams of magnesium, cashews have 292, and Brazil nuts lead the group with an impressive 376. Because nuts naturally contain some anti-nutrients, mostly phytates, you'll absorb about 60 to 70% of that amount, or roughly 30 to 70 milligrams from a 1 ounce handful. Nuts are also loaded with healthy fats that support heart and brain function. The combination of magnesium, monounsaturated fats, and plant protein helps reduce inflammation and stabilize blood sugar, which becomes especially important as we age. Regular nut consumption has even been linked in multiple studies to lower risks of heart disease and better cognitive performance in older adults. There's also a simple preparation trick that makes them even more beneficial. Lightly roasting nuts at about 300 degrees Fahrenheit helps break down some of the phytates that block mineral absorption, increasing the amount of magnesium your body can use by around 20%. Plus, roasting brings out their flavor, making it easier to choose a handful of nuts instead of processed snacks. If you enjoy variety, rotate between different nuts throughout the week. Almonds for magnesium and vitamin E, walnuts for brain-boosting omega-3 seconds, and Brazil nuts for selenium that supports thyroid function. Each type contributes something unique, but together they create one of the most nutrient-dense snack options available. Just keep portions moderate. A small handful a day is enough to strengthen your heart, calm your nerves, and keep your muscles resilient. Number one is seeds, the true magnesium, champions of the natural world. Tiny as they are, they hold more concentrated nutrition than almost any other food. Pumpkin seeds contain about 262 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, sunflower seeds about 325, flax seeds nearly 400, chia seeds around 335, and hemp seeds top the list at a remarkable 700 milligrams per 100 grams. Even after accounting for natural anti-nutrients that reduce absorption by about 35%, a single tablespoon of hemp seeds, only 10 grams, still provides 70 to 90 milligrams of magnesium your body can use immediately. What makes seeds so powerful is that they don't just deliver magnesium, they also bring along zinc, plant-based protein, and omega-3 fatty acids that work together to reduce inflammation, build muscle, and support healthy aging. When you sprinkle seeds on your yogurt, oatmeal, or salad, you're not just adding crunch, you're giving your body a perfectly balanced mix of nutrients that help every cell function more efficiently. Hemp seeds are especially impressive because their magnesium is paired with healthy fats that improve absorption. They also contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source, something rare among plants. Flax seeds and chia seeds, on the other hand, are rich in fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria and keeps digestion smooth, another factor that indirectly supports mineral uptake. The easiest way to include seeds in your diet is to rotate them through your meals. Add a spoonful to a smoothie in the morning, sprinkle them on vegetables at lunch, or mix them into soup at dinner. Just 1 or 2 tablespoons a day can bring you close to 1/4 of your daily magnesium needs without any supplements at all. Small, simple, and incredibly potent, seeds are nature's proof that great power really can come in small packages. Now that we've covered the best foods to restore magnesium, it's time to look at the other side of the story, the hidden thieves that quietly rob your body of this essential mineral every single day. These aren't rare or exotic foods, they're the everyday staples that make up more than half of the calories the average American eats, and yet they offer almost nothing in return. The first thief is white sugar. It tastes harmless, but it's one of the fastest ways to deplete your magnesium reserves. When you eat sugar, your body releases insulin to process it. This rise in insulin increases the amount of magnesium lost through your urine, forcing your kidneys to work harder and leaving your cells short of what they need to function. Sugar itself contains zero magnesium. It gives you quick energy, then quietly drains your supply. Over time, that constant loss contributes to fatigue, irritability, and high blood pressure. The second thief is white flour. Once wheat is stripped of its bran and germ, nearly all of its minerals disappear. 100 grams of white flour contains only about 3 milligrams of magnesium, practically nothing. Yet it forms the base of most breads, pastries, and pasta dishes across America. These refined carbohydrates fill you up without feeding your body. They crowd out real, nutrient-dense foods and can even raise inflammation when eaten in excess. And the third thief is industrial seed oils, canola, soybean, and corn oil. These oils have been processed so heavily that all traces of natural minerals are gone. They don't directly pull magnesium from your body, but they're what I call empty calories, giving you energy but no nutrition. Worse, diets high in these oils are linked to chronic inflammation, which interferes with how well your body uses magnesium and other essential nutrients. Together, these 3 ingredients, sugar, white flour, and refined oils, make up roughly 60% of the calories in the standard American diet. That means most people are filling their plates with food that satisfies hunger but starves their cells. The result is a population that feels constantly tired, anxious, and inflamed even when eating enough calories. The solution isn't complicated. Start by replacing these refined foods with real, whole options. Choose olive oil instead of canola. Swap white bread for whole grain toast. Replace sugary snacks with fruit that offers natural sweetness and minerals. Each small change helps your body keep the magnesium it already has and makes every meal a little more healing. Over time, your energy climbs, your heart feels steadier, and your blood pressure begins to settle, all from removing the quiet thieves that have been robbing you for years. Now let's bring everything together into a simple plan you can actually follow. Getting 500 milligrams of magnesium a day might sound complicated, but in reality, it's surprisingly easy when you build your meals around the right foods. You don't need supplements or fancy powders, just thoughtful combinations that work with your body's natural rhythm. Start in the morning, pour yourself a glass of milk, about 7 ounces. That alone gives you close to 48 milligrams of magnesium that's completely absorbed. Then add 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds to your oatmeal or sprinkle it over yogurt. That tiny spoonful adds another 90 milligrams of highly usable magnesium, along with healthy fats and protein to keep you satisfied until lunch. By the time you finish breakfast, you've already covered about a quarter of your daily needs. At lunch, make it simple and balanced. A serving of mackerel, around 3.5 ounces, adds 60 milligrams of magnesium and a healthy dose of omega-3 fats for your heart and brain. Pair that with a side of steamed vegetables like broccoli or Brussels sprouts, which contribute around 30 milligrams more. Add half a cup of brown rice, giving you another 20 to 25 milligrams, and you're now well past the halfway mark. This meal delivers lasting energy and nutrients that help keep your blood pressure stable and your mind clear throughout the afternoon. Dinner is where you can treat yourself. Enjoy a 1-ounce square of dark chocolate with at least 85% cacao. That provides about 50 milligrams of magnesium and a comforting end to the day. Alongside it, have a quarter cup of almonds, offering roughly 65 milligrams more. Together, they calm your nerves, relax your muscles, and prepare your body for deeper sleep. When you add it all up, you've reached roughly 500 milligrams of real absorbable magnesium without a single pill. Every food on your plate contributes to something bigger: stronger muscles, better circulation, and more stable energy. And the best part? These are ordinary foods, easy to find in any grocery store, that can quietly transform your health one meal at a time. If you've relied on supplements for years, I want to invite you to try something different. For the next 7 days, add these magnesium-rich foods to your meals and see how your body responds. You might notice that you sleep a little deeper, your energy lasts longer, or those nighttime leg cramps start to fade. Sometimes, the smallest change can have the biggest impact when it's rooted in real food. I'd love to hear how it goes for you, so share your results in the comments below. I read every message and try to respond personally, because your stories are what keep this community alive and growing. As we move past 50, our bodies don't necessarily need more pills. They need more understanding. The answer to better health isn't locked inside a capsule. It's already on your plate, waiting in the foods you choose every day. Magnesium doesn't just come from a supplement bottle. It comes from real meals full of color and life that nourish every cell in your body. If this video has been helpful, take a moment to like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to MediSense. Here, we explore how food can be the most powerful form of medicine: simple, affordable, and deeply effective. Together, we can age with strength, clarity, and vitality, one meal at a time.